So let's talk about Romans chapter 12, verse 1 out of the AMP. Therefore, I urge you, brothers and sisters, to present your bodies, dedicating all of yourselves set apart as a living sacrifice, holy and well-pleasing to God, which is your rational, logical, intelligent act of worship. And our quote says, worship isn't just in song, but intentional consecration to please God with the fear of the Lord. So we're told to present our bodies a living sacrifice. Well, since Christ died for us, it is a rational mandate that we live for him. But there is a particular way that we must live, and this is live holy. And so not everything that is holy is acceptable to God, but everything that is acceptable to God is holy. What do I mean? Well, you can have a form of godliness, as scripture says, but deny the power, right? So you can have this projected image of righteousness, of godliness, but it's done out of religion, or it's done out of the flesh. And Paul tells us that in the flesh, you cannot please God. And so in order for us to please God in our holiness, it has to come from a place of purity. It has to come from a place of relationship, because we reverence God and because we fear the Lord. And so we must consecrate ourselves. And there's a concept I like to call carnal maintenance. And so what is carnal maintenance? Carnal maintenance is the process of maintaining the death of our fleshly selves that we have died to. And so whatever part of your flesh, of your carnality that you have died to, it is maintaining the death of that thing. And so for me, I used to cuss, right? For me, that's something huge. Nobody would ever thought, but yes, I used to cuss, but I will only cuss like in my head, in my mind, and in a place where nobody can hear me. Right. That's how you know I shouldn't even have been using that language in the first place. Like I could hide it from people, but I couldn't hide it from God. Right. And so eventually I was convicted enough to make the adjustment. And so I did two things. Right. I replaced the cuss words with filler words. So instead of saying D-A-M-N, I say dang. Right. Like I spell it out now. Right. And so instead of saying S-H-I-T, I would say ish. Like I would replace it with filler words. And so that's the first thing. The second thing is the music I used to listen to. And so I had to stop listening to the music that heavily influenced that type of language. And so I replaced the language, and then I stopped listening to the music that influenced that type of language. And so I did that in the past to stop cussing, and I still do that now to this day to maintain the death of that flesh-like part of myself of, foul language. And so the question for you is, what fleshly part of yourself do you need to die to, and what do you need to do to maintain the death of that thing? I appreciate y'all for watching. May God bless you, and I'll see you on the next video.